You have an idea for NaNoWriMo? Or maybe you have no idea of what you're going to write for NaNoWriMo. Well, I'm participating in project #writetube, and we are coming up with answers to various questions regarding NaNoWriMo. And my question is, how do you choose which idea to use for NaNoWriMo? How do you choose what book to write for NaNoWriMo? So, first I'm going to talk about maybe where you can get your ideas from. And the first thing I have is maybe you could go to the library. You could look at books, magazines, fiction, non-fiction, poetry, history, mythology, what's your favorite book, what's your favorite genre, and maybe that will help you come up with ideas. The second thing is maybe some television shows or movies or news. You can Google things like weird news or what's going on in the news today. Sometimes my ideas happen when I'm in the shower, when I take a nap, when I dream, when I go on long walks, when I go for a drive, when I'm out walking or cooking, or when I'm at dinner and I'm people watching, just out in general and people watching. Sometimes good ideas come from music, maybe your favorite song or maybe the lyrics, maybe a soundtrack from a movie or a jingle, maybe there's a playlist that inspires you, maybe it's a song title, or maybe it's the name of an artist, or maybe a band, or maybe it's just your favorite music video. Ideas can come from anywhere and everywhere. My suggestion is that you be passionate about your idea, that you keep a list of your ideas, that you write them down somewhere, either in a journal, on a computer, in a folder. Label the folder Shiny New Ideas, maybe in your phone, whatever. But whatever it is you do, keep a list. Now sometimes we have at least one general idea, or maybe some ideas of what you want to write. I suggest that you pick 3 to 5 of your favorite ones after you've brainstormed to come up with ideas. If you can't come up with any idea at all, there are story idea generators out there. You can Google that, put in story generator, story idea generator, and it should come up with something and you can choose from there. Now once you've come up with some ideas, you might want to once you've picked 3 to 5 of your favorite ones, you can brainstorm them for genre, character, setting, theme, and plot, or just choose based on your favorite idea. But once you've narrowed those ideas down and you look at them for what would appeal to your audience, what are you writing? Are you writing an adult contemporary? Are you writing a young adult? Are you writing fantasy? Are you writing sci-fi? Are you writing historical romance? Now we're going to go on to character. Your idea might be based on a character that keeps tickling in the back of your mind. Maybe you saw somebody with a fedora and it inspired you to write a book about a private eye. Maybe you saw a pair of red boots and that inspired you. What character would wear red boots? Maybe you were inspired by the setting. Maybe it was an abandoned building, a haunted house, a submarine, a small town, a magical school. Or maybe it's the genre, like I said. Maybe you love horror or suspense or mystery, historical romance, or maybe it's fantasy, sci-fi, or paranormal. The theme is what's got you hooked. Maybe it's personal sacrifice, love conquers all, justice prevails, revenge is best served cold, freedom, fear is your own worst enemy, trust, no place like home. And then you have plot. Like say there's a woman with a fear of death that must learn to face death head on in order to save her loved ones. Or maybe there's a selfish man who must learn to think about others when he's asked to donate an organ. Now whatever the idea is, you want to make sure that you are, 1, passionate about that idea. 2, that you don't, hold on, I gotta get batteries. Number 2, that you don't write about something that needs a ton of research unless you've already done the research. However, we do have 3 weeks left before NaNoWriMo begins, and that's plenty of time to do some research. I would suggest that you make your time count though, and that if there's some stuff that you research and you know you need to do more research, you just take a little bit of notes, and that when you're writing for NaNoWriMo, that you put down needs more research, check such and such book or whatever. Because if you get too involved in the research, you'll get all bogged down in that, and then you'll forget about doing any of the rest of the preparation work. Number 3, that you're passionate enough about the idea that you are willing and able to spend the next 30 days of November writing 1,667 words a day for NaNoWriMo. That's a hell of a lot of words and requires a lot of dedication, passion, willpower, and coffee. Definitely coffee. Number 4, make sure that your idea is something that you'd want to read about. That your audience, based on your genre, will want to read your book. That idea needs to be something that's interesting. Number 5, that your idea has some kind of story or character arc that you can plot those out. Whether you're a pantser or a plotter, you need to be able to figure out what your story and character arc are. Number 6, you can just choose your favorite idea, the one that haunts you, that won't leave you alone. That's what I've done. That's usually how I choose my idea. I have a folder. I also have a notebook where I write down all my new shiny ideas, and then after I've written them down, I'll go and put them in the folder. If something really sparks my interest and it won't leave me alone, I'll take that shiny new idea, and the next go round I will outline for the next NaNoWriMo event or the next book I want to write. Number 7, as a last resort, if you can't find any ideas, if you don't have any story ideas whatsoever at all, you can use a story idea generator. Like I said, you can Google that. You can put in story idea generator and a lot of links will come up, and you can use whichever one you like the best. There's also a forum on NaNoWriMo's website that's Adopt a Story Idea. I'll have that link posted below. Or you could find a blog post or something on Pinterest or any number of places where they have writing prompts. That's a really good idea if you don't have any ideas. So like I said before, if you want to watch some more videos based on answering questions for NaNoWriMo, this is project #writetube. Tamara Woods came up with it. I'm going to have a link for her stuff down below. I'm also going to link Kellie Sheridan's video, and I'm going to link the calendar for all the upcoming videos. Happy NaNoWriMo prep, and I'll see you soon. Bye!